Adnan, I'm currently at a hospital on the Turkish town of Akcakale, which is just across Tel Abyad. The attack took place around 11 a.m. Local time, which was around roughly 2 hours ago. The attack, according to a statement from the Turkish Ministry of Defense, says that the YPG terror group targeted a industrial zone. They said that the YPG terror group targeted workers going on about their daily routines, and that, again, nearly 3 people have been killed and more than 20 have been injured. Many of them are in critical condition that have been rushed to the hospital just behind me here in Akcakale. And just judging on their condition, that the death toll is expected to rise. Of course, we will continue to update you as we learn more. But what's important to note is the attack isn't the first attack to take place in this city. It's a city that was recently freed from the control of the YPG. Turkish-backed forces cleared the area not too long ago.
A couple of issues about the security of this town and the safe zone itself, the safe zone that Turkey is creating, which is, what, about 32 kilometers in depth from the Turkish border into Syrian territory, and also the deal that the Americans have promised, and the Russians too, that the YPG terror group are supposed to be giving up their weapons, but if they can launch attacks like this, they clearly haven't given them all up.
Well, there's a lot of issues that we're looking at right now. There's the issue between Turkey and the United States, like you just mentioned, about the weapons that were given to the YPG. There's also the matter of the deal between Turkey and Russia regarding the safe zone. You are correct. It is supposed to be a zone where the YPG retreats down south 30 kilometers from the border with Turkey. And from east to west, we're looking at about 400 kilometers, more than 400 kilometers of land from the Euphrates River all the way to the border with Iraq that is supposed to be cleared of the YPG. And the matter of concern here is there was a deal that Turkey and Russia brokered that would ensure the YPG would retreat. Turkey says that Russia guaranteed that the YPG would withdraw. That doesn't seem to be the case based on patrols and these attacks that have been going on in the cities such as Tel Abyad and Ras Al Ain that were recently liberated from the YPG. But also taking into consideration, even if the YPG does retreat from this area and the safe zone is established, if attacks like these continue, if it poses a threat to Turkish security forces, if it poses a threat to local security forces as well as civilian populations, that Turkey may take into consideration and go ahead with plans to push the YPG further back than the 30 kilometers that was initially agreed upon between Turkey and Russia.